as Madam has already described, that it is genetic or medical. We all know about the bad lifestyle which are included, from calorie surplus to sedentary to late night sleeping habit or snacking, packed food item, restaurant, everything, processed meat, refined foods, alcohol, stress, and skipping meals. So let's go into the simple changes in everyday life. The changes we will be talking about, let us divide it into changes related to food, related to water, related to physical activity, sleep, stress management, and alcohol intake. In food, we should be discussing about what not to eat, what to eat, how to eat, and how much to eat. So the principal line behind all these things which we'll be discussing in food is avoid foods rich in refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates are those that have undergone processing. This reduces their nutrient and fiber content, hence they causes sugar spikes. Subsequent surge in insulin levels, followed by a rapid drop in blood sugar, leading to more cravings and energy crash, resulting in positive energy balance and finally obesity. So now with this background of why you should not be eating this, I would like to go on the list of what not to eat. The basic being the refined carbohydrates should be reduced or removed. Okay, so all the food items which are based on suji or maida, they are under the category of refined carbohydrates, like your suji upma, suji idli, suji dosa, appe, biscuits, all kind, rusk, white bread, vermicelli. Just think, whenever I'm discussing all these things, these are the things which are in our house, which are everywhere, easily available, power of plenty, which is making us fat. So second thing, high glycemic index food with high carb, without fiber. Mainly the processed corn products in the form of corn flour, corn flakes, the processed popcorn which is available in the movie theater and not the air fried one which is available on the roads. White rice, poha, sago or sabudana. Then sugary fruits like mango, banana, chiku, grapes, lychee, watermelon. Remember watermelon, 92% is water, but whatever is left is under the category of high glycemic index food. And mango, I'll discuss a slide about mango being a moderate glycemic index food. How to eat this delicious delight, I'll discuss later. Banana, it depends upon the color of the banana, how much benefit you are getting it from, either weight gain or all the nutrients like resistant starch. If we are going for a yellow banana, then definitely the glycemic index increases with the ripening of the fruit. While if we are going to include unripe banana, the green banana in our diet, it is more full of resistant starch, which is a very, very good source of gut, food as a prebiotic for our gut microbiota. So dry fruits. These are again the foods with high dry fruits with high carb content, like raisins, munakka, anjeer, khubani, dates or fresh or dried, cashew, and a very important thing, foxnut. Even nobody is able to decide and put the foxnut into one category of which glycemic index it falls. So I think by the time they are able to decide where it falls, it is better to let our body understand. If it is melting easily, you are having 1 bowl, 2 bowl, or even 3 bowls, and then even at that time it is not giving filling to your body, that means its fiber content definitely must be low, although reporting on Google or whatever data available is again confusing. So I did not find in my clinics, in my dealing with patients, people remaining on foxnut and losing weight. Okay, in less amount, moderation is the key, you can definitely go for. So WHO has then processed meat. This is again an important thing. WHO has classified processed meat as group 1 carcinogen, especially related to colorectal cancer, stomach and others, apart from its being higher content in saturated fats and to some extent the trans fat, or apart the antibiotics or the hormones used in the animals during the making of those meat. Obviously, it is rich in it is high in salt, therefore risk of hypertension, high in saturated fat, risk of heart disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes. Processed meat that is fried or grilled may contain relatively high levels of nitrosamines and heterocyclic amines. They have been linked with bowel and stomach cancer, and smoked meat products may contain high amounts of certain polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, which are potential carcinogens. So the question is, if we don't eat this thing, then what to eat? The simple answer goes in one line: replace your refined food by whole food. So we should eat high fiber, plant-based whole food. We should eat whole grains. We should eat whole fruit rather than fruit juices. So start restocking your kitchen with the healthy low carb grains like the millets, India's forgotten grain. Second, how can you include these millets into your daily life, or what modification can you do in your kitchen? Changing the chapati, replace the wheat flour based chapati with mixed wheat and millet flour based, or simply millet flour based chapati. Addition of soybean flour and coarsely grounded flaxseed will further increase its nutritional value and fiber content. One step further, for diabetics and pre-diabetics, addition of isabgol or psyllium husk is even better. So this is about your millets. Then again, what can we do in our daily living about the suji based dishes or the rice and suji based dishes? We cannot change the name. We cannot change the form of the way it is cooked. We are just changing the batter or the grains. You can replace the suji and rice based dishes in the form of like using wheat dalia because it's fiber rich and with complex carbohydrate rich. You can replace with millet based recipes because more fiber, more B complex, low glycemic index. Quinoa, a very good grain. It is a pseudo grain actually, a source of complete protein. Oats, where we should go for steel cut and rolled oats and not the ready to cook quick oats. Again, they are they are less in fiber. If we go for the rolled and steel cut one, they are better. So what are the healthy meal options we can include in our everyday life to fight with obesity? You can have vegetable dalia, you can have a quinoa and urad dal based idli and dosa, you can have quinoa and chana dal based dhoklas, millet based khichidis, millet soup. So simply replacing rice and suji in your batter with quinoa and millet mix, you can still enjoy your delicacies or dishes. Quinoa with few example or pictures about your quinoa in different forms to be used. So about whole grains. Any whole grain in the form of moong, moat, black chana, lobia can be used, which can be used in whether sprouted form or in the form of coarsely grinded and then making a chila, or grain salad, having salad sprinkled upon it, as ma'am told. Some sort of extra virgin olive oil meal added to that, or avocado, that will be a great thing. It can be used as a meal replacement as well. It is not only a breakfast option. That has to be emphasized because it's a big question in our community कि रात को क्या बनेगा और अब खाना क्या बनेगा. So you can use that grain salad as a meal replacement. So when combined with good amount of salad and a glass of buttermilk, it's a complete meal as well. So replace your root vegetables like potato, sweet potato, yam, taru, that is arbi, with green leafy and colorful vegetables, rainbow diet. The more vegetables you can include, unstrained vegetable juice, unstrained vegetable soup, or grilled and stir fry vegetable. Here you can use vegetables in different forms in your daily living. Replace high GI, that is high glycemic index fruits, with seasonal, moderate or low GI fruits like apple, pear, guava, orange, half bowl of pomegranate at a time, or one bowl of papaya, 5 to 6 strawberries, or 8 to 10 cherries. What about mango? As I told you previously, it's everybody's delight. It's our national fruit. It has a moderate GI index from 51 to 60, depending upon the variety which we are using. So how much to eat? Half cup of cubed mango pulp, around 120 gram, gives us around 15 grams of carb. So it should be eaten as a snack in between the meals, preferably before an activity, unless your blood sugar or HbA1c are running high. Definitely not to be eaten with meals, as goes in our families and culture, as most people do. So if you want to fight with obesity and if you want to take pleasure of the taste of mango, follow these points. Now, what important, because we all know obesity is a chronic inflammatory disease. So it is best to include some anti-inflammatory food in our diet. Avocado is one such fruit. So avocado can be used in the form of guacamole or avocado chutney as made with your dhania and pudina, or as a spread. It can be used. Homemade avocado spread is good option to market-based salted butter. It can be used to garnish or dress your salads, sprouts, or any bowl to give fullness. Then a vegetable hack. That means how can you include vegetables, increase the amount of vegetable in your daily routine? You can start your day with a freshly prepared, unstrained vegetable juice with handful of nuts, or You can use the unstrained vegetable soup as your lunch, or sometimes in dinner you can go for grilled and stir fry vegetables. It will be great if you can add some tofu or paneer homemade preferably to it. To make sure you are meeting your fiber, vitamin and mineral antioxidant requirements, you can use the vegetables in any of these forms in your daily routine apart from the sabzi form which we are using every day. Supplement, you can supplement with sprouts, soya chunks or cottage cheese, the vegetable part of the dish, and you can garnish with avocado paste or olive oil. That makes it a complete meal. So replace, very important, replace your packed snack. This is important. When we talk about obesity, we should not be using packed snack, and then the patient asks us what are the replacement. So you can replace it with your roasted chana, with your unsalted nuts and seeds. Roasted cholai, amaranth seeds is again a very important source of not only protein but complete protein like a quinoa. Similarly, home roasted peanuts in small amounts, home roasted soybean granules, and raw coconut. They can be used as snacks in place of the packed snacks. What about the beverage switch in fighting with obesity? Obviously, we should replace that extra cup of tea and coffee with some homemade herbal drinks like dalchini water or methi dana or dhania water, or any combination of your lemongrass, mint leaves, tulsi leaves, dried apple, cloves as per your taste. Then again, those who are very fond of having coffee but also don't want the caffeinate to get caffeinated, they can go for chicory coffee. Not only it gives you that taste, but the resistant fiber present in chicory coffee is again a very good prebiotic as a good alternative to coffee, especially if you have sleep issues. Sugar-based drinks, they should be replaced with buttermilk, plain water, lemon water, or even homemade detox water, as ma'am has told us how to make it. That alkaline water with a glass bottle, that is really very good. Then what a word about nuts and seeds. We all know they are power packed with nutrients, PUFA, protein and fiber. Very good to curb your cravings for unhealthy food. But key is to eat in moderation, as they are energy dense too. So choose the unsalted one for maximum benefit. Here is just a small example. If you are thinking of eating a snack, and you are thinking of eating nuts in your daily routine as a snack, then you must be thinking ki I am doing a good job of not eating biscuits or cookies and having nuts. But make it sure that 100 calorie a number game. If you are taking 15 almonds, you have 27 pistachios or 5 halves of walnut, they give you around, each one give you around 100 calories. So you have to spend at least 20 minutes of fast dance activity or 11 minutes of climbing stairs to burn that 100 calories. So eat smartly. Do you really need that snack of that time or not? So if you're ready for burning, then you should go for definitely. And depending upon, you can do the moderation in your amount, whatever you are eating. So fats, oil and weight loss dilemma. Obviously, fats are essential for healthy living because they help in absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, keep you full, satiated, increasing the palatability, but they are calorie dense. So the thing is, the latest in the market about the use of oils definitely is use commercially available oil blends for Indian cooking. This one, blending oils at home is not recommended. Ghee is good. It is a good prebiotic. It has butyrates, which helps in the growth of healthy bacteria. So should use it in small amount. Then olive oil in the form of extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil should be used for garnishing. For deep frying, oils with high smoke point like your rice bran oil or mustard oil should be used. Normal Indian cooking and tadka, mustard oil is very good. And for a word about mixing or blending of oils, the blends which are ready-made and available in the market in the form of groundnut with either sesame or rice bran, groundnut, sesame or rice bran with mustard or soya bean. This combination goes well for Indian cooking. So, and very important, avoid refrying and reusing of oils. It's a rich source of trans fat, which is undesirable totally. Now, some more hacks related to your daily living and food habits. Sweets on festivals should be replaced by homemade milk-based dishes like kheer with dry fruits but without sugar. So if on a daily basis, if you want to avoid cashew just for the sake of you don't want extra carbs, but on festivals, you can just add the powder of cashew or date sugar to your homemade delicious kheer. then it give you the sweetness, or won't feel you like deprive of sweet kheer. Tofu is a good alternative, we all know, to cottage cheese. Sesame seeds, remember, whole or groundnut, is a very good alternative to your corn flour in soups. In winters, use sesame seeds to your adding to your soup. Then second is how to eat. So we'll discuss two things. One is the plate method, as ma'am already discussed, proposed by American Diabetes Association, and another one is the portion control. So this is the plate method. Half of the plate should be like vegetables and your salad and vegetables, and 1/4 with grains, especially giving those complex carbohydrate, and 1/4 preferably plant-based protein along with the a cup of curd or buttermilk, glass of buttermilk. Now about portion control. Simple tips, daily life. Use smaller plates and bowls, as madam told. Eat slowly with smaller bites. Swap high calorie options for low calorie alternatives. Refill your plate with salad, dal or vegetables, but not with grain again. Drink plain water or buttermilk during eating or even afterwards, or even before beginning your meal. Be mindful while eating, going beyond taste. Avoid screening while eating, and don't skip meals. So second question comes, how much to eat? Okay, as per ICMR, it has been proposed that a sedentary adult male should take 2100 calories a day, or a sedentary adult female 1660 kilocalories a day. So if you want to go for weight loss, because we are talking here about, yes, hello. Hello. Should I continue?
Continue, Dr. Kalpana, continue. Dr. Vanna, mute yourself.
Okay. So if we are
Dr. Vanna, mute yourself. Dr. Vanna, mute yourself.
Yes. Doing that.
So if we are going for weight loss, then simple, a calorie deficit for a healthy weight loss is 500 to 750 kilocalories a day. A calorie deficit can lead to a healthy weight loss of around 0.45 to 0.9, yeah, 0.5 to 1 kg per week. Now, small tips to induce calorie deficit. Okay, we talk. If you want to lose weight, we have to induce calorie deficit. How to induce that calorie deficit? The general people wants to know. So don't drink your calories in the form of cold drinks, soda, etc. Don't add sugar to your tea and coffee. Cook your own food. Don't keep junk, ready to eat or packed food options at home. This is very important. Use smaller plates. Bulk up your meals with vegetables and salads. Drink water before your meal. Eat slowly, eat smaller portion size, eat mini versions of sweets and desserts, eat with your non-dominant hand. If you are prone to eat quickly, it will slow you down, and you will eat less. This is again an important small thing to include in everyday life. Include protein in every meal, choose low calorie, healthier options, and obviously avoid alcohol. Now, what changes are related to physical activity we should be doing in everyday life? The magic number of 150. 150 minutes per week of a moderate intensity exercise. What does that mean? Where you can talk, but you cannot sing. That is the actual level of exercise you are doing in for losing weight. It can be done 50 minutes 3 days a week, or 30 minutes 5 days a week, or even 25 minutes 6 days a week. Not to gap. This is important because you have to keep your muscles in action so that your BMR can be maintained. So not to gap more than 48 hours between exercise sessions. For maximum benefits, you can go for 5 to 6 days of workout a week. If you don't have 30 to 60 minutes to give in a chunk, then just think about 3 spots in your day where you could fit in 10 minutes of exercise. A 10 minutes jump rope session before work, if your joints allow, a 10-minute walk at lunchtime, post lunchtime, or a 10-minute walk post dinner. So what are the changes to be included under stress management? Incorporate relaxation techniques like deep breathing, as ma'am said, meditation, mindfulness. Exercise, it's a great way to quickly boost your mood. Strong social connections are very important. Don't sit inside. Reach out to your friends, family, or support groups for your emotional support. Practice your hobbies. May it be dancing, singing, art, or reading, whatever. Take a warm bath before bed. Studies have shown that a warm bath of 10 minutes shower helps to relax and acts as a stress buster. Changes related to water intake. Okay, keeping yourself hydrated is important to enhance your metabolism. So general guidelines suggest for men it is 3.7 liters a day and women it is 2.7 liters a day. But the demand changes as per your activity level, environmental factors, overall health, age, etc. Sip regularly, include fluids in meals as well. So, what are the changes related to alcohol consumption? As per WHO, there is no safe level of alcohol consumption. Even a small amount of alcohol can negatively impact your health. So, what are the changes related to sleep? 7 to 9 hours, a good quality sleep. Going to bed and getting up at the same time, practice this. Keep your bedroom quiet, relaxing, cool at temperature. Avoid large meals, alcohol before bedtime. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon. This is very important because sleep is very important to get your cortisol level in normal range.